Welcome to the Generation Cedar podcast. I'm Kelly Crawford, wife and homeschooling mom to 11. You have come to the right place if you crave to live and parent with purpose and need encouragement and inspiration to do your most important job, raising kids for the kingdom. Join me here every other Monday for your short, powerful shot in the arm. Let's dive into today's episode. Hi guys, today's episode is going to be a little bit different. We're headed into Christmas, and if you're like us, I'm a stay-at-home mom and we've struggled a lot financially over the years. Living on one income is tough, and I have had a great time over the years finding all kinds of ways to save money and make money, and I've done a lot of things to try to help my husband. He is such a hard worker, and I don't know if you can relate to having a husband who works so hard and then you still have to watch him struggle under the weight and stress of it not being enough. And that's kind of where we've been. He's in construction, and so that fluctuates from time to time. And I'm just going to be super vulnerable. He was a little bit hesitant about me talking about this, but we were coming into Christmas, and yeah, our money's always tight, and I'm always trying to think, what is this going to look like? Because I know we're going to spend extra. Well, then he let me know about a month ago, a little over a month ago, that we were very behind on our mortgage. And I won't even disclose how far behind because I want to not embarrass him more than he already is about it. Very behind. And I just felt in the pit of my stomach a sickness for him and for us. And I mean, this is a reality was that we stood to lose our house. And if you don't know my story, we had a tornado hit our home back in 2011. It was a devastating time, and it destroyed our home and property. And we rebuilt back onto the same property. And between my dreams of what I wanted in the house and his skill and ability, we built this little charming farm home that we call our dream home. It's nothing special and fancy, but it's very special to us for what it means. Most of the flooring and even the ceiling came from the milled lumber from all the trees we lost on the property. So there's just, besides it being our home, there's just a lot that means, a lot to us about it. So I just started to pray, Lord, I know that I know there are lots of ways to make money online. I've done some things to make money online. I've had ebooks. I've created a homeschooling course. I've done a little bit of affiliate marketing, but I've never been able to just make anything work and earn substantial income. Everything's just been a few dollars here, a few dollars there. And we needed substantial income. And I just started to pray that he would lead me to what that thing is. And a couple of days after that, there was a girl that found me on a homeschooling Facebook group, and she just had a homeschooling question. And she messaged me, and I like to see who I'm talking to. So I hopped over to her Facebook page, and I saw a link that said, click here to learn how to earn 10K in 30 days. Well, that sounded a little too good to be true, but I was desperate to find something. So I clicked on the link and I watched a video where the coach of this digital program, Legacy Builders program, explains how they would set you up with a fully automated website, fully automated system, fully automated email sequence, this whole thing. And I'm very familiar with how marketing funnels work. I have been studying those when I was creating my own funnel. And so it's about, getting the landing page right and getting your email sequence right. It's a lot of work, and it has to be done very, very skillfully in order that it converts easily. Okay. And so I know that when you have a good funnel, it's all about numbers at that point, just getting the people that are looking for your product to sign up. And then it's statistically after that is a mathematical equation. 1 in 20 tend to want the program. Well, the more I listened, and then I started listening to the testimonials, and there were all of these regular people. I mean, people who had no social media following. They had no former experience in online business. These were just regular moms and dads. Some of them were older and didn't have any tech experience at all. They had joined this program, and the reason people were having such good success is because the training is so step by step, detailed. I mean, it was just the way it's laid out and the way it's done. They walk you through setting up your website. And then once you've got it set up, you own, you purchase, you invest in the resale rights, and then it's yours. You customize it, you put your name to it, and you have a digital marketing course, which, by the way, is phenomenal for any type of business. You own a digital marketing course that people want. People are looking for it. Listen, there's all kind of businesses out there that they know they need to be on social media, but they don't have a clue how to market their business, right? They don't know how to, do a reel, or they don't understand algorithms. This course is so full of that kind of stuff. Well, the more I listened, the more I thought, this is actually exactly what I have been looking for. I didn't even know it existed. I wanted somebody to come in who has already done the work, do the work for me, and let me just share it. And that's essentially what you do. And guys, I started observing a miracle happening in our family, in our finances. Within 48 hours, I had made my money back and was in profit mode. In another 48 hours, I made a $900 sale. Within 28 days, we were up to $4,600, which was enough to pay our mortgage that we owed back. And I just am in disbelief as I watch daily these sales come in with the system that has already been set up for me. And I do about 2 hours of work a day, and the instruction she gives you is just really super simple. Um, she shows you basically how to use Chat GPT to create a few pieces of content, and then you share those pieces of content. She shows you exactly how to share them, where to share them, when to share them. I mean, it's super step by step. I am, for the first time in our married lives, seeing our family gain financial freedom. It's the thing I've prayed for so long. And yes, the Lord has always provided. And I believe this is another way He's providing for us because we just weren't making enough. And if you are in that situation and you know that there are opportunities out there to make money, but you don't know where to start, you don't have the time and energy to learn something from scratch, you don't have the tech experience, you think, well, I know other people make money out there, but they know what they're doing. That's not for me because I've never had any of that experience. This would be the perfect business for you because they eliminate all of that. They eliminate all of it. And, I've had friends say things like, it just seems too good to be true. Why isn't everybody doing it? It is too good to be true. It does seem too good to be true. It's not. I think everybody's who aren't doing it, because there are a lot of people who are, they just stay in that space of being skeptical because they don't understand how the world has changed in the digital marketing space. So we have a global market. When you share a piece of content on the internet, that piece of content has the potential to go anywhere, all over the world. And you've got people all over the world looking for what you have to offer. So when they find your content, and like I said, the funnel is done such that they get inside and they understand that you're offering them something, financial freedom that they've never had. There are people out there ready to purchase from you. This is absolutely one of the best, easiest, simplest ways to start a business. And I can't even contain my excitement for looking into 2025. I think next year for us is going to just be a completely different year. It already is. This year is already a different year for us. And I have only begun to scratch the surface, by the way. I'm not even all the way through the training, which is crazy. And so the way it's set up is it allows you to earn while you learn. So as soon as you get your website set up, and I had mine set up, I think it was just within a few hours. Some people it takes a little longer, but again, they walk you step by step. Tech support is there. As soon as you get your website up, bam, you've got a business. just like that. And so I pray, my heart's prayer is for those moms of you out there listening where you're not knowing what you're going to do about Christmas. You're worried about how you're going to pay your bills. You want to help your husband. You know that there are ways out there, but you're tired of, maybe you've tried things before. This is not an MLM. This is not a pyramid scheme. It's not any of those scammy things that you have to DM your friends and family and bug them. And it's nothing like that. So you don't have to do any of that. So I would just encourage you. I'll drop a link in the show notes description. And then if you want to reach out and ask me more about it, I've got a number of videos that I've done that explains it a little better. I did a live webinar answering some specific questions, but I just want to help those moms out there who are like me and who have just struggled and stressed so long, not wanting to see my husband have to strain under the burden of doing all he can to provide and just not being enough. We just live in a different economy right now too, and we have to take that into consideration. Our groceries have tripled in price, but our income stayed the same. Something has to change, and that something is we have to bring in more income. And this has been, for me, of all the things I've tried, by far the easiest, the simplest, and definitely the most money I've ever made doing anything online. So check out the link. If you drop your email, it'll take you to a video that explains everything. And I pray that this is a game changer for you the way it has been for our family. I wake up every day just bursting with joy because it's been an answer to prayer that I can't even describe. So I hope that helps somebody out there, and we'll chat next time. Thanks so much for listening to today's episode. I want to invite you to come over to my blog at generationscedar.com. I have been writing there for 17 years, and you'll just find a treasure trove of encouragement, inspiration. I talk about all things Christian motherhood, parenting in general, and homeschooling, and so much more. I know you will be inspired and encouraged. And I would just love to connect with you too. If you subscribe, we start a conversation and you'll receive a weekly question and answer and also a link to every other week's podcast. So hop over there, subscribe, and let's chat. Hope to hear from you soon.